Good morning. So we're going to start today's stretching class on the floor. So let's go ahead and lie down on your backs, on your supine position. Yeah, so here you're going to take a time just to sit down, to calm down. So you can rest your arms by your side on your mat. Maybe you can have your knees bent and your feet on the floor, with your legs slightly apart. Check your back position, your body position, resting on your mat. So just bring awareness to your body right now. From your head, I want you to feel the back of your head touching the mat. Coming down through your neck. Check your shoulders, your shoulder blades and your arms, the way they are resting and touching the mat. And then coming down through your spine, down to your lumbar spine. You might have a little gap on your lower back, a bigger gap, doesn't really matter. Just check the space you have on your lumbar spine in relation with the floor. And then coming down to your pelvis, the back of your pelvis is nice, heavy, touching the floor, okay? Here you can close your eyes and take deep breaths. Inhale through your nose. Allow your rib cage to expand in all directions. When you exhale, exhale through your mouth or through your nose, so you notice your rib cage getting smaller towards the heart, towards the center of your body. Take as much air as possible into your lungs. Allow the rib cage, also the belly muscles, to move, to expand when you inhale. And notice your bones, your joints, and the muscles getting smaller towards the center of your body when you exhale. So deep breaths. Keep checking your back position, your body, the way you are. If you have any tensions around your body, just check where they are. Right. It's very slow. You're going to start moving just the pelvis. You're going to tilt your pelvis forward and backwards. So the pelvis remain on the floor all the time. So you're doing anterior and posterior tilt with your pelvis. So you're rocking forwards and backwards. At one point, you're going to feel a bigger gap on your lower back. And rocking the pelvis on the other way, you're going to feel less or no gap on your lower back. Keep moving very slow and gentle on both directions. And you might feel the movement from the pelvis on your spine all the way up to your head. So you might feel your body moving forwards and backwards with your pelvis. Right, next stop, stop in the middle. Find the middle, the balance between those two directions. You can bring your hands on the top of your pelvis on the right and the left side. And now we're going to move your pelvis up and down or side to side. So maybe you can feel the left side going down. At the same time, the right goes up. And then you switch right down, left up. This is very gentle again. You can think about up and down or like a seesaw. So the seesaw idea, when one side goes down, the other goes up, and then you switch at the same time. And focus on your pelvis much more than the legs, okay? The legs are going to try to remain nice and quiet. And then find the middle, the balance between the right and the left. So now we're going to do a circle. We're going to move your pelvis around. So maybe send your tailbone to the floor. So arching your lower back. Choose one direction, drop the side down, go all the way around for 1 or 2 circles, and then reverse 1 or 2 circles on the other way. Always moving around, focus on the pelvis much more than the legs. So the legs might move a little bit. I don't want you to hold them, but think about your pelvis going around. Now I'm going to stop in the middle. Can you find a balance between all those points? Is a neutral pelvis position. You can bring your arms by your side again on the floor. So this is your neutral back, spine, and pelvis position. Now I'm going to move from the arms, from the shoulders. Breathe it in, bring the arms up the ceiling. Just check if your shoulders are touching the floor. And then send your arms overhead. And return, breathe in, arms going up, shoulders down. Exhale to lower your arms by your side. And again, you go inhale the way up. Exhale overhead. Just check when you send your arms overhead if you're not arching your lower back or your body. So send your arms above your head as much as you don't move much your spine and your pelvis. Using your breaths. Next time you send your arms overhead, you're going to circle the arms parallel to the floor towards your legs. So it's a circle. Up the ceiling they go and overhead. And then circle them around. Lovely. One more circle the same way, same direction. As much as it feels good for your shoulders. Next, I'm going to reverse and the arms parallel to the floor towards your head, overhead. And then they go up the ceiling and lower your arms by your side. And again. You might notice your hands, palm of your hands facing the ceiling at one point, palm of your hands facing the floor. And naturally, as you circle your arms, they're going to change position. This is our last circle. You can stop your arms by your side on the floor. And I'm going to bring one leg up on tabletop and the other leg up on tabletop. So both legs up. Hands on your knees. Now we're going to do circle with your knees, okay? So you can put your knees towards your chest. Move them away from each other and around. Circles, pull the knees in, away, and around. So we're going to carry on doing circles on the same direction to start with. So now we're moving the femur inside the hip joint and around. Lovely. Change direction, away from each other, towards your chest. Together, they move away. And away from each other and around. So just the other way. Keep your hands on your knees so the arms, the hands can guide your knees. Right, last one. Now you have your knees together, legs together. You can hold only one leg, let's say your left. So you can stretch your right leg down. Right leg goes to the floor. It's really important to release the leg. Take it easy. So when you release the muscles on your right leg, your leg is on the floor. You're opening the front of that hip. And then you can hold anywhere around your left because it's going to do circles on your ankle. A few circles in each way. So you can do 2 or 3 circles to the right, 2 or 3 circles to the left. And maybe point your foot and flex. So instead of circles, maybe flex and point in the foot. So you try to bring as much mobility as we can around the ankle joint and the foot. Now go to your toes, squeezing your toes like if you're holding a tissue, and then spread your toes out. So you squeeze your toes and spread. So just around your left foot. Okay, now you're going to stretch your left leg up as much as high that feels good. If your knees bent is fine. If you can have a nice straight leg, it's fine. And you can hold anywhere. You can hold around your thigh or your lower leg. Okay, just holding a little bit your leg. Lovely. Just going to change my camera so you can see my foot. So when your leg is up the ceiling, maybe point your heels to the ceiling and bring your toes towards your face. That gives an extra stretch for your calves. Or release, and then you can do it again. Heels up, point your toes to you. So you can move a little bit your foot, what is fine. Right, bend your left knee. So now you're going to bring your right hand on your left knee. So it's the opposite. And your left arm is free. So go and bring your left arm on the floor for support. Your right hand going to pull your left knee over your body to the right side. But I don't want you to roll your body all the way. So make sure you keep the opposite shoulder and arm, your left side, your left shoulder and arm touching the floor. So when you pull your right hand on your left knee, so you're pulling the leg down, you might feel a good stretch around the glutes. Okay, return the leg. Bring the right knee in, because you're going to switch legs. So right knee on your chest, left leg, you can let it go on the floor. So stretch your left leg all the way down. Remember to release any muscles there, opening the front of your left hip. And then you can hold anywhere around your right leg for circles, for ankle. So you're going to circle your ankle around, few circles in each direction. I'm cracking, my ankle is cracking, so you might be able to hear the cracks. It's okay, if the cracks are not painful, you can do it, you can go a little bit gentle. Instead of circles, maybe point your foot and flex. This is always good. This is also brings some more mobility around your ankle joint. And we can go for your toes. So squeezing your toes like if you're holding a tissue, spread the toes out, squeeze and spread. Yeah. And again, last one. Okay, so you can stop the foot, but now you're going to stretch your right leg up to the ceiling. You can hold anywhere around your lower leg, on your thigh, or one hand in each. Whatever feels good for you to feel a good stretch on the back of your leg. And then if you want to point your heels to the ceiling and the toes towards the face and release your ankle is fine. But then brings a little bit extra stretch if that feels good for your leg. Lovely. Okay, bend your right knee. So your left hand gonna be on your left hand on your right knee. Bring your right arm to the floor. So you're gonna keep the arm down to give you support. Left hand is pulling the right knee over your body to the left side. But again, I don't want you to go too far. So keep your shoulders, your right shoulder and your right arm on the floor for support. And you're just pulling the knee to the side. They give you some good support. Lovely. Right, you can return that leg and bring both knees on your chest just for a hug, rock a little bit side to side. It's always good. But then you're gonna turn into your side, gonna lie down sideways. Let me just bring the camera down a little bit. Okay, on your side, book opening, knees together. Okay, imagine you're sitting in a chair, so it's about 90 degrees on your hips, on your knees. You can choose your head position, can be on the floor. Your head can be on your lower arm for support, or you can have a pillow or cushion under your head. Okay, when you get your head resting somewhere, bring the top arm in front of you. Right. Inhale, top arm goes up. And then as you exhale, reach your arm back, turning the body without moving the knees. So you're going to keep your knees where they are. When you reach as far as you can, breathe in again. And use the exhalation to roll your body, return your arm, and close your book. We're going to go again. Breathing in on the way up. Not moving the legs. Reach out as you exhale. Turn the head as well. When you are there, breathing in again. Breathing out to return your body, return your arm, and close your book. One more time. I'm going to do 3 times today. Breathing in, reach up and away. Keep your legs where they are. Enjoy the stretch. When you exhale, return your body, return your arm, and close your book. That's it. So now you can rest your head or on the lower arm or in a pillow, but your head's not on the floor anymore. Just support your head. Send your legs a little bit away, keeping the knees together and bent. Right, we're gonna go for hips rotation. Glue your feet together. You're gonna bring the top knee up and down. Just the knee going up and down today. We're gonna focus only on this external rotation right now. Up and down. You can note the range of motion might be small. If you go further up, I'm gonna move my whole body, and we don't want to move the whole body. So stop your knee going up, and when you start feeling you're moving the pelvis or the trunk. Sometimes keeping the hand on the pelvis helps you to realize if you are moving or not. Right, this is our last one, just external rotation. Now you're gonna glue your knees together. Keep the knees touching each other as you bring the heel or the foot up and down. This is the internal rotation for the top thigh, for the top leg. Always knees together, give your leg support. So instead of bringing the big muscles that hold the leg up, we are supporting the legs. We are focused only on rotation, on the muscles that gives your hip the rotation, the internal rotation. One more for this leg. Right, lovely. Now you can rest your leg, but you can grab your foot. If you're able to hold your foot, and you can just hold it, or you can use your arm to pull your leg back. But be careful not to lift your leg, okay? Keep your leg parallel at the floor, your knee in line with your hip. And you can just hold it, as I said, or pull it back. If you're pulling the leg back, You might feel an extra stretch on the thigh, on the front of your leg, and maybe on your hip, on the front of your hip. Right, you can let go of that leg. And then you're gonna turn around. You're gonna do the same on the other side. So maybe push yourself up and turn the body around. First position sideways is book opening. So knees are together up in line with your hips, sitting in a chair. Choose your head position on the floor, on your lower arm, or in a pillow. I prefer my head on the floor. I feel okay. Top arm in front of you. When you're here, bring it in, top arm goes up. Keep it looking to your hand. Exhale to reach your arm back, and you open the book. Breathing in once you are there. When you exhale, roll your body, return your arm, and close your book. And then I'm gonna do two more. Inhale the way up. Relax your head. Exhale, reach back. Remember to keep your legs together. Breathing in there. Use the exhalation to return your body, return your arm, and close your book. And we have one more to go. Inhale the way up. Reach it back. Enjoy the good stretch for the body. Breathing in when you're there. Use your exhalation to return. Good. Now you're gonna bring your arm under your head if you're not there yet. So just make a support for your head. Send your legs a little bit away, but keep your knees together. So now we're gonna go again for the hips rotation. Glue your feet together for the first one. So the top knee goes up and down, top and up. Speed is slow. Range of motion, it is small. We don't want to move the pelvis, so maybe you can bring your hands on the pelvis to feel if your pelvis is nice and quiet. Keep your feet touching each other, okay? So it gives us support for the leg. So we don't bring the big muscles that holds the leg up because you're supporting your leg on your feet. So it just focus more on that rotation. Good. Last one. Right. Now I'm gonna glue the knees. So I'm gonna keep the legs together, the knees together, and I'm gonna bring the top foot or heel up and down. That is the internal rotation, turning it and down. And again, at the same time, always when your heel goes up, you do the internal rotation, control the way down. Pelvis quiet. Hands might be on your pelvis to check the position. Check if your trunk, your head, your neck, they're all very comfortable here. One more for internal rotation. Right. Now your top hand gonna reach your top foot. You're gonna hold it or just hold if there is enough, or you can pull it back for extra stretch. If you're pulling the leg, also just be careful not to lift your leg. So keep your knee parallel to the floor or in line with your hips. As much as feels good for that leg. Okay, we can let go the leg. Now I'm gonna face down, prone position. So some of your tummy is on your front. When you're on your front, open the legs a little bit wider. So the legs is spread on the floor. You can rest your forehead on the back of your hands. Close your eyes and take deep breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth or through your nose. It's just time to take deep breaths. So you're setting down, you're calming down. Every time you breathe, check your rib cage expanding forward, sideways, up and down. When you exhale, check your rib cage getting smaller towards the center of your body. Just nice deep breaths, bringing mobility for the rib cage, for the ribs, for your joints around your shoulders as well, around your shoulder blades. Right. Here it is, reaching the legs. So both legs reaching away towards the wall behind you. Slow, bring them down. Reach as inhale, exhale to release. So just use your breath, the time you do your breath, to move your legs, reach them away and down. Doesn't matter how high the legs go. Okay, just reach it to the wall and bring them down. Right, one more for double legs, the last one. Now you're gonna change your arms position. You're gonna bring your arms by your side, palm of your hands facing down. You're gonna use your arms to reach the feet. So you're gonna bring the arms off the floor, reaching towards your toes, peeling off your chest from the floor, and then slow bring your chest and your arms down again. Breathe it in, reaching. Breathe out, return. So your arms pulls the shoulders, that brings the chest up. And then you return your chest and your arms down. Your eyes gaze remain on the floor, okay? So you're not bending your neck. You bring your chest and your neck off the floor at the same time. You can bring your legs on it, so reach the arms, chest, and legs like an arc. And then slow return your body to the floor. Breathe in and reach. Breathe out and return. So you're gonna move arms a little bit more. So next time you are up, stay up. So bring one arm, just one arm overhead. Same circle because there's only one arm. Return the arm and drop your body to the floor. Because next time you're gonna do the other arm. Breathe it in, reach first, an arc on your body. The other arm goes like a circle, same circle overhead. Return parallel to the floor towards your feet, and then bring your body down. We're gonna go again, single arm. Breathe it in, reach an arc. Circle one arm towards your head. Keep reaching the legs away. Return your arm, drop your body to the floor. One more, the last one, the other arm, breathe it in, reach. Circle, same circle, the other arm. Return overhead, return towards your legs. And down to the floor. Lovely. So a lot for your back. So now bring your hands on the floor. Push yourself up on your knees and sit back on your child's pose position. All right. And from your child's pose, if you feel okay, you're going to come on all four, hands and knees on the floor. So check your position for this one first. Hands under your shoulders line, knees under your hips, relax your ankle. So I'm going to do cat and cow for your spine. So push the floor down using your hands, send your back to the ceiling, dropping your head in your tailbone. Flexion, exhale. Slow, bring your head in your tailbone up, breathing in towards your back extension. And then again into flexion. Push the floor down, pull the belly button in. Breathing into your back extension. So you're moving into flexion and extension. Into flexion and into extension. So work from the tailbone all the way up to your neck and then switch. Maybe close your eyes, just enjoy that movement on your spine. Lovely. Right, let's find the neutral position, the middle between those two extremes, okay? So on your neutral position, like a table on your back, you need to open the right leg to the side. So you can place your right foot, the sole of your foot on the floor. Try to ground the heels, the balls of your foot, and the toes on the floor, okay? And when your foot is there, your neutral body position, you're gonna use your hands to push the floor away, so you're sending your body back. Like if you're sitting on the opposite heel, and then come back, shoulders on the top of your hands, and push your hands in your back, your body back, and come back. This is hip mobility for your right hip, okay? So go as far back that feels good for your right leg, for your right hip. Remember to keep your neutral body back position. That includes your head. So you're sliding your eyes gaze between your hands as you move. Next time, stop with your shoulders on the top of your hands. Okay, you're gonna stay here. You're gonna stay on your left hand. So you're gonna bring your right arm up to the ceiling. Breathe in, reach up, looking up as well. Nice stretch. Exhale as you bring your arm down. We're gonna do it twice. So let's go again. Right arm. Inhale, right arm goes up. Reach, breathe. Exhale down. Now we're gonna switch. Now we're gonna do the left arm. So standing on your right hand, left arm goes up. It doesn't go too far, but this time bring your left arm down under your body. You're gonna cross the right side, and you can bend your support elbow. until maybe your shoulder and your head, they touch the floor. If they do touch the floor, you can release your support arm because you're not holding your body up. You're resting your head and your shoulder on the floor. And it should be a good stretch, especially for your shoulder. Okay? If you cannot go all the way down, go halfway down, but you need to support your body on your arm. Now use again your right hand, your right arm to push yourself up. Come back on your hands, bring your leg back, and you are back on hands and knees on the floor. Because you're going to go on the other side. So it's still on your neutral back position. Open the left leg to the side. So left foot going to be on the floor. Sole of your feet on the floor, toes pointing forwards. Here we're going to use your hands to push the floor away, sending your body back, sitting on the heel, and come back. Push your hands on the floor to sit back on your heel and back. If you cannot go too far, it's fine. Go as further backwards. That feels good for you, for your body. Neutral spine position. Keep your eyes gaze between your hands as you're moving, okay? It's very easy to drop your head and look somewhere else. Control your whole spine in your body as you move. Lovely. Now you can stop with your shoulders on the top of your hands, okay? Here you're going to do the rotation. Standing on your right arm now. Bring your left arm up into the ceiling, breathe it in. Reach and look up. Exit to return. Tap the floor, touch the floor, and again, left arm up. Inhale, looking up. Exhale down. Now we're going to switch on. Stand on your left, right arm goes up. It doesn't go too high, but this time bring your right arm under your body. You're going to cross the left side, bending your left elbow. So you might touch your head and your shoulder on the floor. And if you're there, you can relax your left arm. So you're resting your body on your head, on your shoulder. It might feel a good stretch. Right, push yourself up, both hands on the floor, bring your leg back, sit on your child's pose, stretch a little bit there on your arms on your child's pose. So just take a moment there. Lovely, and then very gently gonna come to a sitting position. You can sit in line with your mat, so when you got space for you to place your legs straight on the top of your mat. Legs can be slightly apart or in line with your hips. Find your sit bones so you're sitting nice and tall. If you need to bend your knees to find the sit bones, do, but try to lengthen your spine, okay? Here, you're going to bring the arms in front of you in line with your shoulders. Imagine there's a big ball on your lap. We don't want to squeeze the ball. We're going over the ball forwards. So you take a breath, nice and tall. When you exhale, just drop your head and then reach the arms forwards. So you're stretching your spine, your shoulder blades moving away from each other. Breathing in, wrist stack, nice and tall, relax your neck. We're gonna go again. Exhale to reach forwards as you drop your head, shoulder blades sliding away from each other. Inhale, wrist stack. And one more. Exhale, reach. This time you can squeeze the big ball so you can lean over your legs further back, and that feels good. Maybe you can hold your legs or your feet. And come back. Right. You can bend your right knee, keep your left leg straight. So you're still sitting on the sit bones. Right. You can turn your body slightly towards your leg straight. So you're facing the leg straight. And then you go over the leg and you can hold there. You can hold on your knee, on your lower leg, or around your foot. Just stay there and enjoy the stretch. And come back. Stay where you are. We're going to bring the bending knee, the leg that is bent over the leg straight. So that is your right leg, right? So you're going to bring your left hand on your knee. You're going to hold it. But before we twist, we need the spine nice and tall again. So lengthen your spine, then twist. Place your free hand on the floor and hold this position. So you can pull your leg towards you, open your chest and hold. So think about opening the chest. So you're doing a spine twist. Lovely. Let go the leg and your body. You're gonna switch leg. That leg gonna go straight, the other leg gonna be bent on the side. So you're sitting nice and tall, facing the leg straight. So you're gonna go over the leg straight and hold anywhere there. When you're down there, just stay there breathing. And slow return. Okay, leg bent over the leg straight, sitting again tall. The opposite hand, now there's your right hand on your left knee. Breathing in to lengthen your spine and then twist. Place your free hand on the floor and stay there. You can use your right hand to pull your knee a little bit. Open the chest, hold position. And undo your legs. Return and then you can face me, so you can cross your legs. Sitting nice and tall, circle your shoulders backwards, so opening the chest to finish with. We don't want to finish like this, we want to finish the shoulders back and the chest open. Right, let's circle. Stop your shoulders anywhere that feels good. Chin down to your chest, stretching the back of your neck. Slow, we're gonna circle the head around. We can do 2 circles to the right. Slow and gentle. And then you're gonna reverse. You're gonna do 2 circles to the left. And again, slow and gentle. When you finish, return, find the center, come back to the middle. And then you can shake it out. Because we are done on the half an hour stretching for this morning. So I hope you had enjoyed. I hope you stay with me for the strength and core work. See you in a minute.